A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this striker, Benjamin Sesko, is someone I really like the look of, Peter, because everything about him screams target man. But for me, he's much better when the ball's on the deck. It's all about his speed on the counter and the way he cleverly attacks the space behind opposition defences.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
Lining up for Manchester United.
What do you think about the formation here, Jim?
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
So off we go then. We are into reverse fixtures here. This is the second meeting between these sides. Out to the right. Luis. Oh, well played, well played. Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Bruno Fernandes. Great vision. He's having a go! Anderson. Great defending, strong and determined. Sesko! And he whips it in.
Okay, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Savona, now he's off and running. Ahmad, good driving run. And he's had a hit! Missed by a fraction. Manchester United are applying all the early pressure.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
De Ligt. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Anderson. Matheus Cunha. That's a good ball. And he's gone backward here. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Ahmad's cross.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's neat. Chance for a shot! In he goes again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Ball is over the line. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Luis picks it up out wide. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Nicely shaped ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Nottingham deciding to turn to the long ball now. That is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, he really should. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's in space and looking for options. Sells, deals with that, nice and simple. Ahmad. Casemiro with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. It's not an especially good pass, that. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. He's in a good position here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Gibbs-White has the fourth most assists in the league this year. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Manchester United looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Matheus Cunha. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, important interception. Anderson. Savona. That's a sharp pass. Casemiro goes sliding in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And it's Bruno Fernandes.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a smashing touch to get him away. Bruno Fernandes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. That's a decent clearance. And we hit half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen,
And
they're
a
worth their
fantastic
lead.
first half
There was
from our
genuine
boys.
intensity and
More action from the
purpose
second
behind
45
what they
coming
brought to the
soon.
game. I think
Everyone,
they'll want a
please
strong
welcome
start
our
just
players
after
to
the
the
break, though,
field.
to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And the second half gets underway. Manchester United carrying a 1-goal lead. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he finish? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Hudson-Odoi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Ahmad. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that's that chance! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Diallo might just make this. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done. Can he get it through? Manchester United are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, super ball! And the shot! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Number 10, Matthias Cunha. Matthias Cunha. Matthias Cunha.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Oh, easy pickings there. Hudson-Odoi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
198.
Douglas Luiz. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Douglas Luiz. Hudson goes for a shot! And he hits the net! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And he's gone looking for safety. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely weighted ball. That's tidy, delivers the ball, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Crunching tackle. Manchester United suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them.
Oh, sweet feet. Picked out brilliantly, and the shot! sticks it away! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 30.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
20.
Wood receives it in a good position
Number
here.
32.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He has found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. That'll be a corner. So, third corner of the game. Nottingham are looking to go forward now. Now it's Douglas Luiz. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, that pass isn't the best. Wood. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. Big chance! He's scored!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Goal!
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that was vital.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Aims beyond the defence. In towards the back stick. Cleared without hesitation. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Knocks it into space. Sells, gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Savona. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's been cut out, well played. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster, that. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Manchester United really approached this game with clear intent, Peter, and a training ground plot was turned into a very good success.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim.